Dream Future Nostalgia. It's out today. Yeah, it's out today. The Friday 27th, I think. Yeah, oh my gosh. Great album. Whatever. So hello everybody and welcome to my channel where I talk about shit, comment on shit, rant about shit, and just do shit. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell to get notified because you do not want to miss out on any of this. So today, in these trying times, I'm here to talk to you about coronavirus. I mean, obviously, what else could we be talking about? Could you imagine? That would be weird. Whatever. I feel like this virus thing has been, the main focus of everybody's lives right now. Wherever I go, whatever I do, it's there. Everyone's talking about it. And I'm sick of it, honestly. But what can you even do? It's a global pandemic. I guess people do that type of shit. And it's global. It's in every country out there. Everyone is talking about it. No exceptions ever. So from what I get, this whole thing started in China in January, and I kind of remember back then we was making memes and laughing about it, and we're like, yeah, whatever, it's a little virus, it's gonna pass, whatever. Then it came to Europe, and then to the US. Basically it spread a lot throughout the world. And basically for this virus, we don't really have a cure or a vaccine yet. So basically every single country's government was like, yeah, stay the fuck home. Don't go out. Don't show up. Don't come. Whatever. Stream Future Nostalgia. It's out today. Yeah, it's out today. The Friday 27th, I think. Yeah, oh my gosh. Great album. Whatever. So back to our topic. Every fucking government out there was like, stay home, don't go out ever. And since Monday, Greece followed suit with basically did what other governments in Europe did and put the entire country on lockdown. Now we can't really go out unless it's an emergency, we have to shop for groceries and stuff like that, only for our very basic needs. Oh, we can also go for a walk or something, or walk our dogs and stuff like that, but that's about it. So but let's just say that everyone right now in the world, almost everyone in the world, is quarantined. Which means that even if they're kind of allowed to go out, all shops are closed and they're discouraged to go out. But even if they do, there's not much that they can do because everything's closed. Low-key and high-key, this shit feels like prison, minus the visitation part, because people can't come over. I can't invite my friends over or something like that. I cannot kiki in other people's homes. No, we just stay at our own home, and if you're lucky enough to be quarantined with your friend or your boyfriend, your girlfriend, whatever you're into, then good. But for most of us who are quarantined with their families, it's rough. It's rough. Or actually, being quarantined on your own could be the best of it all. Can you imagine? You're just home alone forever at all times, and that could be cool. but whatever. Um, so for me and for every person who's kind of like extroverted, this has been a rough experience. No, no joke. So let's just, I don't know. Oh, can we talk about how everybody's hair and mug in general and body is not gonna look good after this whole thing ends? Like, I need a haircut really bad. I don't know where I can get it. I have been eating a lot, a fucking lot. And I'm gonna come out looking like Humpty Dumpty. But whatever. I guess, I guess that this whole thing gives you a chance to catch up on yourself because you've been focusing on other things and now you don't have anything to focus on but yourself. So I guess that you could take the chance, we could take the chance to focus on ourselves and what matters, I guess. But I don't know, like, I have tried like self-care and stuff. No, it doesn't work like that. Like, for example, I don't have a skincare routine. I've never had a skincare routine. Prior to quarantine, I had never washed my face ever, which I know is disgusting, but it never like happened. And I washed my face twice, and that's it. I never did it again after that. I mean, my face doesn't look bad, but like, it could look better, you know? Yeah, as I mentioned before, on the weight gain part, I have noticed that, and it's not just me, it's everybody. Since we have so much free time and not much to do, we keep like binge eating, and it's always like junk food. You're not gonna be eating no bananas or no oranges, no oranges, oranges. Yeah, that's the word. Or no broccoli or stuff like that. No, no. You're gonna be eating the nastiest of the nasty junk food. I've been eating nothing but burgers, fries, chips, Oreos, Capri Suns, Coke. Like, I mean, you gotta start somewhere, you know. And the last time I had this thing where I was binge eating was last year ago. What, last year ago? Was last. I swear, I cannot talk. Was last year when I had my exams, and I was studying and studying, and I didn't have like time to go out and do things, so I stayed at home, and basically I was either studying or eating. That's what I was doing all the time. Like basically nothing productive. I mean, studying is productive, but you know, it's not the best experience when you like study all day and memorize all these things. So this kind of like seems familiar to me. Like this time last year was basically my routine anyway. And like last year I gained a lot of weight. Mind you, this was like 10 months inside binge eating. This is not gonna be 10 months, obviously. I mean, yeah. Let's not be too sure, but like, I hope it's gonna be like a month or two at most. But we cannot be too sure about that. Anywhoosie. I'm about to cry, child. We're gonna come out looking like fucking walruses. Speaking of eating, I feel like for example, I cannot cook. I never learned how to cook. I can make toasts. Toast. I can make sandwiches like with toast bread. Yeah, I wouldn't say that in English. Salads, eggs, pasta. that's about it. You know, like, yeah, I can't cook much else. I guess that I could take this chance and learn how to cook to better myself. Like, there's a lot of things that you can do to better yourself doing this shit. I know that I'm probably not gonna follow these tips, but I'm gonna give you some tips that you probably thought about yourself, so they're not nothing useful. They're not new information, but I need to remind you and refresh your memory and stuff like that, because you've thought about it. You can learn how to cook, really. You have so much time, like, or either alone or with, like, your parents who know how to cook. You can take advantage of that. Then I also guess that you can kind of like work out and burn those calories, but who am I kidding? Not a chance. Not a fucking chance. Also, what I've seen a few people do during this thing is you're probably familiar with like apps like Duolingo or Babbel or something like that. You can like download an app like that and kind of like learn a language or something. I don't think that you can learn a language through an app, but like you can do stuff, you know, you have a lot of free time. I did download Duolingo, honestly, and I did uh I am learning Portuguese, but like yeah. All I know is how to say a boy eats an apple. Yeah, that like Duolingo kind of like sucks, honestly. But like, I guess, I don't know. Yeah, you cannot learn a language through apps, but you can learn some vocabulary and better yourself at some things. Like, if you don't speak a word of Portuguese, yes, Duolingo can help you out. So, take advantage of the free time that you have. And yeah, I guess you can do that. Also, in general, I feel like you can kind of like engage in a new indoor hobby. For example, I'm filming right now, which is, I guess you could call it a hobby. Um, you can try like knitting. I don't know. I don't know. You can create like your own fashion lookbooks. Is that a word? Whatever. Uh, if you're into makeup, I guess that you could like do makeup looks and stuff like that as a hobby and act out a makeup routine video and stuff like that. Um, do housework. Like, that frees up a lot of your time. I spoke to my grandma a couple days ago, and what she said is that she's been doing a lot more housework lately. It frees up a lot of time. No, it's the opposite. It helps. You spend a lot of time doing that, basically. Um, oh, yeah, what you can also do, which I guess is more like pleasure. No, I was not gonna say that, but yeah. You can also do that, but like, uh, you can, I guess, if you have friends or boyfriends, girlfriends, whatever. Yeah, there we go again. You can, I don't know. You can spend time talking to people since you can see them. You can't see them, but you can talk to them. Let me tell you, my days will be a lot more boring without like social media and video chatting and Messenger, WhatsApp, and stuff like that. If apps like that weren't a thing, trust me, my days, I'm generally very prone to boredom, but like I feel like it kind of like stimulate. Like I cannot use a better word, right? A worse word than stimulate. Whatever, it helps, and you engage in human contact, and yeah, I guess that it helps. Also, oh, you can also like do some. Again, I said self care, but you can do like some grooming. You can shave. 'Cause shave takes a lot of time, and people don't like doing it. But now you have so much free time, and I guess that it's a great excuse to shave. Shave, like if you're into that, shave your legs, or wax whatever your face. You can do that. Oh, and please don't cut your hair on your own. I've been seeing a lot of posts on Instagram and stuff like that of girls cutting their bangs on their own. Please don't do that. Please. Uh, Also, since we were talking about the coronavirus and quarantine and stuff like that, can we talk about how masks are hella cute? This one is like reusable. You basically use it and then you wash it and then you reuse it. So it's also kind of like eco-friendly because it's not like a one-time thing. And these ones are obviously more expensive, but I guess it's worth it because you can use it more than once. Um, the problem with this one is that it's kind of like very tight, but it's like it like fits, it barely fits, and it helps because not much air, I guess, goes in, so it's hard to get infected. But yeah, and I have loved these surgeons masks for a while. Like I was the weirdo who was just wearing them for no reason. They better stay a trend. I know that it's not a trend now, but like they better stay a trend because low-key they hella cute. Look, like first of all, they cover half of my face, which is always good. If you can see half of my face, then I'm glad, honestly. Um, I'm personally lucky enough to have this because I know that many people in the world don't have face masks. There is like a huge shortage of them. And this one especially, it looks very cute and shit. Like, I'm glad. But whatever. I know that it's rough for y'all out there and for me and for everybody. But please, 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 please stay inside. Don't go out. Don't do dumb shit. Just be patient, cause in a couple of months, life is gonna kind of like start again. And if you think about it, 2020 has done us dirty so far. Very dirty. So I guess we can give it a chance to redeem itself. I know it's a year, it's not a person. But from May onwards, I feel, and this summer, we're gonna run this shit. I mean, are we? But like, think positive. Not a chance. So stay happy and stay inside. Stay healthy. The virus is very contagious, so don't go out. Stay safe, please. Bye bye.